Hey friends, welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to Revamp and Rotate with me, Sarah B, your beauty bestie. Today we're gonna do our weekly bag edit because I'm really ready to refresh this bag and move on to a new week. We had some really fun hits and misses this week. I don't want to talk about every single item. I feel like that's just taking too long, but I'm gonna call out a couple things. Starting with this. I've used this pretty much every day. I'm wearing it now, as a matter of fact. This is the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Tint in the shade Medium Plus. I like this a lot. I think the shade is off. I think it's a little too warm for my skin because every time I wear it, I'm like, something's off with it. I'm not going to declutter it because I'm going to see when I do have more of a tan, but if it's still that way, it's going to be decluttered. I got this in my Beautylish box. I'm going to toss it. I hate the taste of it. It's beautiful. I think it's a great treatment, but I can't get past the taste and flavor. This is the U Beauty, the Plasma Lip Compound in the shade Cookies. Cases. I'm decluttering that. It's got to go. I don't want to go through every single item, so I'm just kind of quickly looking for things that stood out, good or bad for me. The Westman Atelier Contour Stick. This feels dry on me, and I had a friend in the comments say that it is really dry for them as well. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. And actually, I was considering getting the new shades of this, but if I'm feeling like this about this, I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm going to keep it, but it was disappointing that that didn't work out for me. What I'm finding interesting about doing these edits is that I'm really almost forcing the opportunity to continue to use products and not just keep moving through to the newest thing, or my constant rotation is making me actually really learn about my products, which I'm really having fun with. This was disappointing. Okay, so this is the Merit Solo Shadow in the shade Studio. It's dry. And I'm telling you, it's not that old. And the reason I pulled this out was because I've been loving the Merit Sheen one with the sheen in Palladium. I'm wearing it today. I really like this. It's really for that no makeup brightening effect on my eyelids. This has been really great. I think I've put this on almost every day and I've really enjoyed it. This is dry as a bone. I'm going to toss it. It's completely disappointing because it's not that old. This blush palette was beautiful, but I'm ready to rotate it out. But I really did love this face palette, the Chanel, the new collection. It's beautiful, but I am ready. I've used it almost every day for almost 3 weeks, minus the vacation I was on. So I'm ready to move on. These are great. These are the singles from that same collection. Again, just gorgeous. Same though, I think I'm ready to move on. Although the Rose Brune might come along with me because I did like this shade more as that the corner deepening shade. And I feel like I could use this with other color stories. So I might take this with me this week. I'm not sure, but I'm so happy I had them. The Sublimage Chanel, when I got ready, not in the morning to for my day, this is beautiful, especially on my winter skin. This was amazing. I'm so happy I have that in my collection. I have a few more things I want to talk about. The Westman Atelier Bronzing Drops, I love these so much, but I did not pull them out once because I just didn't feel like fussing with them. So I thought that was interesting. I really was preferring the stick format. Both the same brand. But yeah, I thought that was because I love these so much and I didn't pull them out at all. Maxine's Revenge Concealer is gorgeous. I love this. This is new to me. I would recommend this hands down, especially if you have dry skin like me. And I know Nikki LaRose really loves this too. That's why I got it. And she has oily skin and loves it. So maybe any skin type. But this was hands down. But nobody talks about it. This does have a strong scent of paint, like paint thinner or paint, which it does dissipate fairly quickly, but it's kind of jarring. So keep that in mind if you try this. The Glossier Stretch Concealer, I love this stuff. I think on camera I've only been using it with my fingers, but on my other times I've been starting to use it with a concealer brush. I highly recommend checking these out, especially if you have that texture and dryness under your eyes, I think you might really like this. It gives a nice finish, moisture. I don't know. Check them out. I think this, and it's only $22, which is, you know, compared to what some of these prices are, I would check this out. I want to call out this. This is my Westman Atelier. I know I've talked about it a lot, but I ended up pulling it out again. Look at how much I've panned. I love that. I'm so proud of that. I'm going to bring it into this week because I keep going to find it. So I'm going to bring this into this week. So I love that. So this is the Gucci matte powder. I pulled this out midweek. I'm paying closer attention to undertones. I think I'm going to declutter this because it's just too warm on me. And if it's not quite right, why am I going to keep it? Even if it is the new formula. I got 3 items this week that I'm decluttering. And I also decluttered that Galactic. I sent that to a friend, the Galactic eyeshadow palette that I used in a video recently. So these are gonna go. So 3 items, I think that's good. I really like these Urban Decay. I'm wearing one today. This is the green one. What's this one called? Dirty Martini. I'm wearing this right now. I like these a lot. I like the colors. So I'm happy to have these and most likely taking these into next week. I want to talk about this bag real quick too. So this is the Beauty Insider bag. It's a pretty standard makeup bag, right? It folds up like a square. I like that it has the Sephora branding. You know, Sephora is one of my favorite stores. And I did spend my points on it, so that's kind of disappointing. But I don't love this bag. Why I didn't like this? I don't like it because it's got the dark inside and things get lost. It also was pretty tough to close. I spent a lot of time this week trying to reorganize this bag. And then also this center pocket is not attached to the bottom. So everything can kind of just flow around in there. So this bag itself is going to hit a declutter. And I'm going to send this to a friend or something. Oh, maybe, you know what? I'm going to put this in my little giveaway. Okay, friends, I'm going to pull some makeup now. I've spent the day cleaning out and organizing my office. I want to show you something really quick before we get started with that. My new giveaway bag, and it's jam-packed. So this is going to be a giveaway. I'm not feeling so hot. I think I'm getting a cold. But here's my giveaway. Isn't this fun? I have lots of goodies in here. There's a bunch of things in here. So we're going to do a giveaway. Does that sound fun? I'll put the details down below on what we're going to do. I am finalized with my giveaway. Isn't that fun? I think this is fun. I mean, if I was a friend of mine, I would be excited to get this. So I'm excited for you. And then if I find more things in here, I'll put them in. But this is our giveaway. I'm so excited. Yay! I think it's a big one, right? It's exciting. That is packed up and ready to go. Now I just need to find a home for it. So we'll do that later though. I'm exhausted. I'm like out of energy. So for this week's bag, I picked this like little train case bag I have. It's no brand. It's red. I picked this on I bought this on Poshmark. I feel like a very long time ago. And I was storing like skincare samples in here, but I finally got rid of those. And I want to use this for my bag this week. I think this will be a fun bag to use. Love the color. So, and then what I did was I took this container because this has no pockets, but I could fit this container in here. And I've already pulled out the new Urban Decay liners I have, and then the mascara primer. I'm going to put the pencil sharpener in here, just so I have one, and my curler. And then earlier when I was going through the makeup, I wanted to talk about this, and I totally had forgotten. So this is the Hung Van Gogh bronzer, and this is the shade Straightforward. I do like this, or I did, I should say. But this week when I wore it, it just wasn't quite working for me. I really didn't like it. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to continue to try to use it, but this might be on the chopping block, to be honest with you, which is hard for me to say because I have a really hard time getting rid of bronzers. So what I'm going to do is put this back and we're going to pull something else. But last week I switched out to the By Terry, which I love the By Terry. So this is going back in my drawer. And then I'm going to pull out this lipstick bag again. It's a MAC bag. It's double-sided. It has zippers on both sides. It's like 2 pockets. It's really cool. I love this bag. So I'm going to use this again for my lipstick. I was cleaning out my office, like I said. I found these samples, and I want to use it because, see this lavender shade? This is the YSL Make Me Blush. I was always curious about this lavender shade. I already know I love the number 44 Sculpt Tape. I got it a couple weeks back. I'm going to try it, use it. So I'm putting this in the bag. Okay. I think those are all my notes before we get started. So should we go? Let's go. All right, let's go. What do we want to use this week? Ooh. I keep seeing people use this and love it, but I'm telling you, I don't. I think I'm going to put the Victoria Beckham to the test this week as my morning skin tint. That surprised me because I also wanted to try to use up my Chantecaille. Oh, I'm throwing this one in there too. We're taking 2 this week. That's fine. I'm going to take this one for my foundation for the week. This is the Makeup by Mario. For concealer, I think I'm going to take the Dior. This one, remember I decluttered this? And then I pulled this out of my declutter. I'm going to use this week. I think I do. And then maybe continue to use the Glossier in the morning. This feels fun. And then for primer, what have I not used in a while? I'm going to pull out the Skin Nova Instant Primer to use for my primer. I feel like those are solid choices. This is very skin tone color on me. I wish it was a little bit brighter. That's the only thing about this one. So as a result, I'm going to pull out the MAC Prep and Prime as a little bit of a brightener. So yeah, all right, that feels good. I like those choices. Let's move on to powders. Okay, so what I realized in my last few edits is I do need to pick a pressed powder for my kit. So let's pick a nice pressed powder. I'm definitely picking this. This is the Westman Atelier. I feel like that's just going to be a permanent addition. But that's like a pink powder. I feel like I need a skin tone color powder. I think I'm going to pull out the Natasha Denona. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona. This feels fun. Okay. What about a loose powder? I haven't used this in a really long time. I'm going to try to refresh my memory on it. So I'm going to pick out the RMS. Every week for 3 weeks, I pull this out and I put it away. I am pulling this out today. I was thinking about this Sicily bronzer a little bit and this Jones Road bronzer. Let's see. I was thinking about doing this Jones Road because my friend had given this to me, remember, Jane? And I haven't really put it to really good use. And then I also had this Sicily on my mind. I feel like these could be a good combo together. So we're going to go with these 2. Let's see how these work this week. Although I will say I do miss my Dior. And why is this open? Do we want any singles? That's the question for eyeshadows. I really enjoyed having this for like the morning as a quick something for my eyes. I wonder if I have something else similar to this. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, let's use this. This is Aurora in the Hourglass Scattered Light. Okay. Well, I'm going to use Aurora. Will be my choice for my little one and done pot, which I never use. So I'm glad. Look at me changing things up. Is there anything else I want to? Oh, this is the Chanel, the Rose in Hand. Remember the takeaway collection from Chanel? I'm going to put this one. I literally just threw out the box. This came with that takeaway collection. I'm like, why am I keeping it? That's why I'm a little bit exhausted because I was cleaning out this room. Let's pick out a nice eyeshadow palette. I had this one on. I had a couple on my mind. My friend had sent me this one. This is so pretty. This eyeshadow palette is so stunning. You know what? Let me approach this differently. Let's approach this like we're mixing palettes. I'm over purple right now. I feel like with that new collection, there's a lot of purples and mauves, and I kind of just don't want to do that. Ooh. Yes. I'm picking this one. All right, I'm going to pick, okay. I think I do feel like this palette, like I do. And I think I'm going to pick Ravage. This is the Chanel Ravage. and this palette. I think actually those would look great together. I'm going to pick these two palettes to go together. I love that. Okay. What do we have down here? Lipsticks. Oh, wait, what are these palettes? I haven't pulled this out in a really long time. I'm going to pull this out too. Hopefully I'll use it this week, at least once. This week I picked a big case. Let's move on to blushes. I haven't used the Burberry in like 3 weeks and I miss it. I'm going to use this Sandy Beige. I like this one. Oh, this, I want to use this. This is the one I want to use because I want to see if I'm going to keep it or declutter it. Because I'm like, I was looking at it earlier and I'm like, do I want to keep this palette? So this is we're going to test this one out this week, see if it's going to make the chopping block or we're going to keep it. This is from fall of last year, 2025. Oh, this looks fun. I haven't used this in a while either. This is Charlotte Tilbury Rosy Glow. That looks fun. This was new to me and I haven't really used it much. I'm going to use it. This is the Sicily Blush in 5 Rosewood. This is the one I picked up with Jane. Oh, I haven't used this in a while. This is the Merit Fox. Ew, it looks pretty. Ew, we're gonna pull out that. Oh no, my bag's too full. All right, what are we using for highlighter? Our Clé de Peau. I think we should use this. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what else I have? I have this one I haven't really used. I just got it not that long ago. This is like a highlighter. Radiant Blush. This is the Chantecaille. Okay. Oh, I want to use this too this week. The Cheekly and Thrill. My friend is asked me if I had any of these. I'm like, yeah, I have one. So I'm gonna use this, see if I remember loving it. I think I do. I do love that actually. What is this? Okay, I think that's good. That's good. Okay. All right. Here's what we got. Let us organize it. I'm gonna speed through this. Okay. Boom. Okay, friends, here's my bag of the week. Nice and organized. I feel like there's a lot of random stuff in here, but I'm also kind of here for it. Let's see what we could do with this. I'm also going to really try to stick to it. Obviously, if I need something else, I don't care. I'll get it. But yeah, and this fits good. Look, maybe a little tight. That actually fits pretty nice. It's kind of heavy, but it'll work. This is garbage. Okay. I'm probably just gonna get ready later. I have to go get the kids, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go get the kids and then I'll come back later for a get ready with me with our bag. It's the next day. I'm back. I just lost steam yesterday after I got the kids. I was gonna do the whole thing and it just wasn't happening. So I'm back. I'm back today and I got my nails done this morning. I'm feeling better about that and I just need to feel better. Feeling kind of gross and I think I'm coming down with a cold and my energy is low. So it always makes me feel good to put makeup on. So let's get into this bag, huh? So I was watching a video last night with Rosemary from RMS. And it inspired me to pull out the RMS Uncover Up Concealer. So I kind of want to use this too. What else did it inspire me to pick up? It inspired me to also grab, this is the RMS Master Radiance Base. I was watching her video and I just, I really love RMS and I don't use it enough. So I thought I'd throw these in the bag. So I did that last night. And then I did a thing. I was at the pharmacy. I needed to pick up Theraflu. So of course I walked by the makeup aisle and I found these. So these are the L'Oreal Lumi Matte Bronze Sticks. I played with these last night and I love them. This was an instant fall in love. I was like hemming and hawing about whether or not I should pick these up, but these are beautiful. So let's play with this. I'm excited to have these. I thought it would be fun to maybe do a side-by-side with the RMS Uncover Up Concealer and the Glossier Concealer and put them side by side and see how they do. Because I was playing with this last night once I was watching the video, and this is gorgeous. Why don't I use this more? I don't know. So I kind of want to do a side-by-side of the Glossier in this and see how that kind of works out. So yeah, let's put a face and makeup on with what I grabbed. Oh, I also decided I'm taking this out of this week's box because I grabbed these. So these are going back into the testing tray. So I'm gonna put these in this week's box. Let's get a face and makeup on with our weekly bag. So I thought it'd be fun to pull out all my Wayne Goss brushes today. Because of the lucky bag and all my Wayne Goss brushes, I want to use them today. This is the Master Radiance base, and I just kind of want to use this under my foundation today, kind of just on like right here, just to kind of highlight my cheeks. I think I went a little hard on it, a little too much. It gives you that like Tin Man glow. Like, I do not recommend this on its own, but I have worn it under foundation and I have liked it. This is the one that just released. This is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation in the shade 8N. Let's go. Okay. Kind of how I like. We're going to use Wayne Goss. We're going to use the Wayne Goss F4 brush. And just kind of prime my brush up and get going. Oh yeah. See how it pops through still? Okay, cool. And I also changed my lighting setup back to how I had it originally. Let me know what you think about this lighting, seriously, because this feels much more comfortable for me. I don't know, something about that ring light just is so aggressive. So this is just like two little, I'll take a picture of this setup and put it here. It just has a better feeling here on the desk. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested to know how this footage comes out. You know what? I didn't grab a lip prep set. We're going to use the Edom. Jane's so funny. So you remember my friend Jane who visited us a while back? Well, she texted me the other day and said, she texted me Nikki's, I think it was her lip balm video. She made a few purchases and Edom was her favorite. I was like, that's a good one. She's so funny. She's so fun. I love Jane. Anyway, what do we want to do for bronzer? I pulled out the MPH. All right, let's use this to contour, and we're going to use this to bronze. Yeah, we're being a little extra today. That's okay. Why not? I miss using this palette. I love using this palette. Okay, so I'm going to contour and do my neck, shape my neck here. That's good. We don't have to go crazy. This is the Wayne Goss F2. I'm just gonna sculpt just a little shape on my face with that. Now, I picked up two. So I have 140 Bronze Del Sol. This is like a deep shade. And then I have 130 Sunset Dory. And this is a medium deep. All right, so I'm just going to do one side in this deep side to show you. And then this side is just to show you the difference. And this is for you, friends. And this is the 130 Sunset. So this one is definitely deeper than that one. You see the difference? But I felt like, I mean, I was playing shower makeup style. I felt like I can make them both work. So I'm going to blend this side out first. And just get that. It blended out so nicely. This one might be a little bit more warm. I don't know. I just, like I said, I was just playing around yesterday and I really liked it. So let's see if it gives me the same feeling today. Let's see. Not sure. Like, see how like nicely it just kind of blends out? Like, they both warm up my face, but like maybe, honestly, I think I can make both work. I like them both. It kind of, I think it just depends on like my goal is, but I like them both. Okay, cool. Let's move on to concealer, which is really what I cannot wait to do. I really want to do a side-by-side of this concealer. Okay, and I have a little spot here. All right, so I'm going to do the Glossier on this side, RMS on this side. And then I do have the two brushes. You can use this with finger. I do think that finger method is preferred by both brands. But I do like specifically this Angie Hot and Flashy brush. This is the BK Beauty A506 brush. I just like them for these pot concealers and cream concealers like this. All right, I feel like I put too much, but let's see. Let's zoom in. Okay, we're zoomed in nice and close. All right, let's do that. And this is the shade Light 4 in the Glossier. Look at how, do you see how that just like, it doesn't like dry out my under eye. I don't feel like it's emphasizing anything. You definitely need to powder it down. It is a little bit, you know, it's moisturizing. All right. Well, there's one side. It covered my little blemish bed. Not bad. Okay. I'm not mad at that. You definitely have to blend it out before we set it. We'll have to just blend it out a little more before we set it. Make sure it doesn't settle. But yeah, that looks good. I like that concealer, I'm telling you. This is the RMS, and this is the shade 11. This one's a little more stiffer, but not much. And it melts right in. Look at that. Okay. I did order the new, Rosemary convinced me to order the new eye brightener from RMS. So that's on order. That's coming this week. I couldn't help myself. Even though I didn't like the RMS concealer that was released, I'll tell you, that one I did not like. I gave that away, right? That was not working for me. I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's one of those things. It works for everyone else, but something I'm doing wrong. Okay, I love that a lot. Let's set it. I'm going to get a 10 times mirror and take a closer look. Let's take a look. Hold on. Okay, you can tell they're both very creamy. They both do go into the lines, but I don't think that's bad. Like I just kind of buffed it out like that and it's totally fine. I don't know. I just feel like it gave me moisture, you know? This moisture that this winter is sucking out of us. This one settled a little more than the RMS. Yeah, these are, listen. A pot concealer might not be like what you're trying to go for, but if you have like fine lines and need that extra boost of moisture, I think I'd be very confident to recommend one of these. And this one, I don't know how much RMS is, but Glossier was 22 bucks. It didn't seem like a lot. And this pot is going to last you forever. It says it's only good for 6 months, but you know. For $22, I feel like this would be worth trying. And then the RMS, I think this has a 12-month shelf life. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't go through these. Anyway, let's set this. I picked out the RMS powder this week. I have the shade Light. This is the Hydro powder from RMS. I haven't used this in a while. I used it this morning and I liked it. So, oh, this is the Wayne Goss F5. It came in my lucky bag. Oh, this is so soft. This is so nice. Ooh, I put a little more on this side. I blanked out my eyelashes. Okay. Even it out. What you do on one side, you do on the other. You know what I do want to do? Because I have this little pimple here that just doesn't seem to want to go away. I'm just going to let that sit on here and kind of dry down for a minute. Let's see if that will dry down. Let's move on to something funner. Let's use eyeshadow. I was a little crazy with the eyeshadow this week. I picked 3 eyeshadows this week. I picked Chanel 78 Revige. I picked out I Need a Nude, which I haven't used in forever. And then I picked out this palette. Now this palette, let me tell you something. This is Sue Irma Final Fantasy 14. I don't think this is available anymore. This was like a limited edition palette. I don't know anything about this brand. It's a Korean brand. My friend Michelle has sent me this. It really doesn't look like anything special, does it? But let me tell you, this is beautiful. Oh my God, stunning. Stunning. It is beautiful. I'm thinking, because I've been having fun mixing and matching and playing, so let's see what we do. But I'm going to start with I Need a Nude, because I haven't used it in so long. I just want to use it. This is the new one I just got. This is the number 8 from the White Gold collection. I believe Tender. This is Tender. We're going to go in with Tender. I think this is how I always kind of started in here. Let's see what this does. I don't know. I'm just playing today. I don't really have anywhere to be or do. Trying to just rest and heal. So I gotta, what am I doing today? Oh, I'm going to film a bunch. I have my daily look box back there I need to open. So I'm going to do that next. But I don't know if I feel like it with my like scar. Yuck. We'll see how that goes. All right. So that's pretty. We're going to use the Wayne Goss 12. This is from the White Gold collection. I'm going to go in with the shade Fair. This one has like a nice dent in it. I just want to get right in here. Oh, I forgot to use a primer. Yeah, I picked out the Vizier primer this week. I forgot to grab it. Okay, that's okay. I like that. That's pretty. It's very daytime. I'm going to take the shade Mesh, and I'm going to take the same brush and just on the end of it, and I just want to do this. And just kind of smoke out my eye underneath a little bit. Then I'm in the mood for this pink Dahlia color. And I'm just using my finger, and I just want to go like that. I mean, that's just stunning. It's just so easy and pretty. I think that's good with this palette. I want to see if there's anything in the other palettes I want to like look at just for fun. So I have this palette, the Revige. Oh. Damn. Oh, I feel like I'm going to take this from something that's just like good. I think we're going to be good today. I don't know. I forgot what this color did. All right, we're going for it. I'm going to take this color, and I think this is, if I remember, it's like a, is this a cream? It feels like a cream. And I'm just gonna go like this. I don't know if that needed to be done, but I did it. Because I just wanted to touch this palette. If I'm being honest, I just wanted to touch it. All right, let's take this shade here, a sparkly shade, and I just want to go in the inner eye. Oh yeah, this is sparkles. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work there. Okay, let's try this here then. Okay. I don't know. I need like a glue or something. It looks like fallout, but oh yeah. Do you see that? I don't know if I needed to do that. Let's keep going and see if I overdid it. Let's leave the eyeshadow there before I go crazy. Okay. Let's do this. Let me do my eyebrows. Okay. Oh, why I like this case too is I can put this. I have this mason jar. I put it right in here so I can put all these on top like this. I love having my makeup in a cup. Do you do that? Or am I the only one that always likes to put my stuff in a cup? Oh, I have this Merit Brow I picked out this week. The Merit Brow Gel. I got this in one of my boxes. This is brown. Voluminizing pomade. I think that's what it says. Merit. The shade brown. I can see the voluminizing in that. I'm trying not to buy the lip blushes that just came out. I was like, you really do not need another lipstick in your life, Sarah. So I'm trying hard to say, no, don't do it. We'll see. This is pretty. This is Urban Decay in Desperation. It's like a cool tone gray purple. I thought that'd be pretty. I don't think I've used this yet at all. That looks brand spanking new. Okay. I'm gonna... That's really pretty. That's really soft and pretty. This is the Clinique eyeliner in black. I'm gonna do the waterline with this. See how this defines it. See what it does. I do the little micro wing. The little micro wing. I guess that's like what's in right now. I always liked the little tiny baby wing. I don't know about micro, but I liked it. Okay. I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna smudge this out. That's pretty. I feel like it needs something more something. I have an idea. I'm gonna take this blue from this and I'm just gonna put it on my lower lash line. I'm gonna add a little pop of color. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. It just kind of adds a little something. And I just had another idea. I kind of love it. Okay, and then I have another idea. I don't know if it's going to match, but I feel like with the blue and the gray, I'm going to pull out my Chanel concealer, the one I just got. This is the anthracite. So, all right, let me do my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, this is pretty. I am into this. I like it. Okay, good. So yeah, this is the anthracite. I'm keeping that in my bag for the week. Let's do cheeks. What do I have for cheeks this week? What did I pull out? I don't know what to do for cheeks. I kind of want to use this, I think. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury cheek in Rosy Glow. Yeah, I feel like I need that pink. Let's just load it up. See how we do. All right, this is the F1. I don't know what collection this is from. This is like, I think this is like the rose gold or something. I don't remember. I don't even remember how I got this brush. Okay. That's pretty. This brush might be too soft for this. but it's working. Pretty. I feel like I need to, my T-zone is too. Okay, a little better. Something's off, friends. I can't figure out. Is it me, my brain? What's off? What's off and how to fix it? Oh, I remember I pulled out the Burberry. This is the Burberry in Sand Beige. I just kind of did that. For bronzer, I have the Jones Road. This is the Jones Road bronzer in Dusty Rose. So it's pinky bronzer. I don't know. This is the only thing I think I kept from the one my friend gave me. Because I just was like, I didn't like anything else, but this I liked. I think it's definitely more of a blush than a bronzer for me. It's a little too like pink, right? What do you think? I think I can get away with it. I think it's fine. That's not kind of not what I want. You know what I want? I want my Dior, but I'm not going to pull out my Dior. I'm not going to do it. We're going to work with what we have. This is the Radiant Blush from the Chantecaille collection that just dropped in the winter. I'm going to use the fan brush. Wayne Goth. Oh, yeah. That's definitely more of a highlighter for me. I like it. Okay. Now, I feel like I have a lot of color on my face. I feel like I need to tone it down. So I'm going to take my Natasha Denona powder. And this is the Wayne Goth F1 brush. And I'm just going to kind of blend that together. I'm going to use it almost like a finishing powder. Much better. What should we use on our lip? What did I put in here? I think I picked random stuff. Let's try this. Let's see what this does. This is Maybelline Lifter Liner in O2 Let's Bounce. Okay. And I'm going to go in with the MAC in Devoted to Chill. Okay, friends. Oh, we didn't talk about the giveaway. Should we do it in this video? Let's do it in this video. We have to move on. I have to move on. What do you think? It's a little too orange, I think, for this look. I'm not mad at it. I'll take it. Let's finish it off with... All right, there's the look with my weekly bag. I'm so excited. I think this is going to be a fun bag this week. I like what I have. I've got lots of like options for myself. So I will be using this set of makeup this week, having some fun. Oh, let's do the giveaway. This is what you'll be winning. I'm excited. The rules will be in the description box. And yeah, let me know where you're from, where you're watching from. And put a bag emoji. And I will pull a winner. I'll try to do a live like a few days after this. All that will be in the description box, what I decide. Oh, and what scent do you like better? I feel like they look kind of the same. And let me know about the lights. What do you think of the lights? Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go rest. Have yourselves a great rest of your day. Bye.